So let's use derivatives to calculate the marginal cost of producing a commodity. So here we're given that the cost, capital C of x, of producing x units of something is given by e to the 0.2x, and they would like the marginal cost. So the marginal cost is the derivative of c with respect to x. So let's calculate that derivative now. So if c of x, as they give us, is e to the 0.2x, we're going to need to take this derivative with respect to x. Now, this looks like e to the power of x, more or less. So we would be inclined to just use the formula for the derivative of e to the power of x, but it's not quite e to the power of x. It's e to the power of 0.2x. So how do we deal with this? Well, what we can do instead is we can name 0.2 times x to be something else if we want. Say, let's call it r. r equals 0.2x. So now our cost function as a function of x is e to the r, where r is this. So now let's take the derivative of c with respect to x. So this is d by dx of c. So we would like to take the derivative of c of x. That's the same thing as d by dx of e to the power of r. But notice this thing that we have made is a function of r, not a function of x. But we would like the derivative with respect to x. So to do that, we use the chain rule. And the way the chain rule works is take the derivative of this with respect to r, because that's what it is a function of, and then multiply by the derivative of r with respect to x. This allows us to get back the fact that we would like the derivative with respect to x, whereas the function that we're taking the derivative of looks like a function of r. The good news here is we can use our formula for the derivative of an exponential, because we actually have something that exactly fits the formula now. So the derivative of e to the power of r with respect to r is just e to the r. And then the derivative of r with respect to x is 0.2, because we can see what r is up here. And now we can resubstitute what r actually was all along. It's 0.2x. So this is 0.2. Coming from this, I'm just writing in the front, e to the power of, well, what was r? r, as we defined it, was 0.2 times x. And this is the marginal cost.